Floyd Mayweather and Logan Paul is back on.
Yes.
It was off, it was on, it was off, it was on. Maybe it was only off once. Anyway, it's on. I think they probably sat around and they saw what happened with the Jake Paul stuff with the Ben Askren, and they saw them count a few dollars, sell a few. By the way, look at that guy in the background on that picture. There you go. That's a photo bomb of sorts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they saw him count a few bucks, sell a few pay-per-views. And they said, what are we doing here? We can do that too. Millions of dollars are on the line. Many, many millions of dollars. Let's get it together.
Yeah.
All we got to do is dance around this ring right here.
Sure.
And so they got it together, and they actually came up with a date. They're going to go June 6th in Miami at the Hard Rock Stadium. That is coming up. And this was officially announced. And listen, once you called it off once, you can't call it off again. I mean, you can.
Right.
But I say it's pretty unlikely at this point. I'll take that bet. I say without any significant injury or catastrophic event.
Yeah.
This sounds like a go to me.
Yes.
So the special exhibition was announced on Mayweather's Instagram page. So it came from him. Mayweather Promotions, Fan Mio, and Showtime Boxing have come together to bring an epic event, wrote the 44-year-old. How about Mayweather, who's 44? How about how old you are? Because the last time Mayweather fought was 2017.
Mm.
I feel like, man, I was there.
Yes.
I was there.
McGregor fight.
I was there. It doesn't feel like that long ago, but it's a long time ago.
Yeah.
Last time he fought, yeah, it was Conor McGregor. It was a big deal. They made a few dollars themselves.
Of course, yeah.
But this is what it's about right now, man. You got the special events outside the realm. I mean, it's just an exhibition. It's outside the realm of your typical boxing contender versus like it's got nothing. There's no belts. There's no nada.
Yeah.
And yet it's going to captivate all types of audiences, including bringing plenty of people in to watch a boxing event, period, that otherwise wouldn't have been doing it. That's one thing that the Paul brothers have been capable of doing.
Well, do you think with Mayweather's promotions that it's actually going to be like a boxing event and not like a circus like Triller? Like, are there going to be like musical performances and guys slapping each other in a slap fight?
Okay, I don't think it will be to the same extent, but I think to a certain extent, you do need to embrace the freak show component. You have a bunch of people watching, and I'm not saying I agree with it. I'm not saying I would do it myself,
right?
But you have a bunch of people watching who
a younger audience.
They don't normally watch this thing.
Yeah.
And so you have to take that into consideration, especially if you perceive yourself ever doing it again. So it is a collaboration, the promotion. You're right. The Mayweather-McGregor was run like a boxing night. Because I remember I was watching the undercard fights as well. I can't remember his name right now. Mayweather's sort of prodigy guy there. Gervonta Davis. What are we doing? I mean, we got to look this up. We can't just leave it like that. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he dominated in his Gervonta Davis. I think he dominated that evening, if I recall correctly. But anyway, yeah, it was a boxing event. It had a few. I'm sure, this guy, he should probably get on the card too, assuming everything's cool with himself and Mayweather and Mayweather Promotions. I presume that everything's cool. You never know what's going on out there, but this would be an example. You could get some other fights on there that could be interesting, or maybe, and I don't know if they've announced any of this, maybe you try to pair up other celebrity types.
Sure, yeah.
Into the undercard as well. But it is a bizarre, because it starts out as a bizarre and unusual thing, which is the reason people are paying attention. You kind of have to put other bizarre, unusual things in it too.
For sure.
Because that was the original pull. But I agree with you. The Triller thing maybe went a little too far. I don't know. I honestly, the Triller thing, I didn't watch a lot of that early stuff. whatever you're talking about, slapping and nothing against whoever wants to slap. I mean, you can slap. I don't.
Sure, yeah.
I don't want to be slapped myself. I mostly don't want to be slapping. So,
yeah.
But yeah, you're right. Okay, a lot of musical performance. I think you'll have less of that if that's your question.
Yeah,
but I don't think
a happy balance.
I thought you were gonna say Happy Valley,
I was about to,
and it kind of made me think of like frozen peas or something.
Oh, really?
I don't know if there's a brand, but Happy Valley.
Well, I was thinking maybe snowboarding.
Oh,
The Blue Mountain Happy Valley.
Blue Mountain has a place called Happy Valley.
Yeah, it's a hill.
Oh wow, I've been to Blue Mountain. That's nice that you really used to get out there, didn't you?
I miss it.
Like you're just naming individual runs at Blue Mountain right now.
Yeah.
Like casually, they're in
waterfall, sunshine.
They're just sitting there ready to go, so
Big
you can
Bunny.
insert them into conversations where they don't even fit whatsoever.
No context. I just yell it.
Wow, you really are missing that. Anyway, what's going to happen in the fight, Will? Since you broke down the last one so successfully, or at least you predicted it, what happens in this fight? Because I don't know where I landed. I think I said, oh, it's going to be between, I'm talking about Askren and Jake Paul. I said, oh, this is a better test or something. Like I thought, of course, I didn't know what kind of shape Askren was coming in.
Yeah.
But it felt like, okay, this is an actual fighter. He has faced striking in the octagon. So I was leaving it a little bit more up in the air, but you and I in conversation, whatever training clips we could get of Askren, we were like,
yeah.
I don't know. And the more you showed me, and the more video clips you showed me, I was like, oh, Jake Paul's gonna knock this guy out. Like that's the more you showed me. Like so, and I think you on an original episode, I think you straight up said that was gonna happen, or I don't remember exactly. Maybe I'm putting words, but what happens here, Will?
I think Mayweather's gonna win, landslide. Probably a stoppage of some sort. I don't think it's going to be like a knockout.
Okay.
I mean, Logan has quite a big height advantage and reach, right?
Bigger dude.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think a referee is going to jump in there. Probably like seventh round. How many rounds are there? Do you know?
I don't know if they announced that or not. It's weird for me to hear you saying this right now.
Me just predicting?
No. I'm saying in the sense that like as you're saying it, I'm realizing how much Mayweather has to lose here. Holy cow. Like sure he's supposed to come out and dance around. And by dance around, I don't mean dance around. Like I mean do his thing. I mean in the good way, like the footwork and the jabbing and the just being evasive and being impossible to hit. That's what's supposed to happen.
But he has to last for a number of rounds.
Who?
Mayweather.
Oh, he will. Yeah, no, I'm not worried about that. His conditioning, like the part that blows my mind is that there is even a fraction of a percent of a possibility that just some bizarre technique lands and hits a part of the head that causes, and this is why you're going to watch it. That's why you're going to pay for it, is because he's 50-0.
Yep.
And you have 0-1 YouTuber Logan Paul with any percent chance of having done that. And everything on the line for Mayweather. And I'm sure there's the whole legacy and everything else. And there's a size difference. They have the right package of things. Yeah. But I'm curious to see, does the betting line exist right now? I would assume it would. If you announce the thing, the betting line is going to be there. Oh, here we go. Minus 2,400.
Yeah, I mean, that's expected, right?
Yeah.
Minus 2,400 Mayweather.
And plus 900 Logan Paul. This is early. That was 5 days ago.
Right.
But anyway, it gives you a rough idea of what is supposed to happen. Yeah.
Do you have any predictions?
My prediction would be exactly the same as yours. I think I actually said that when the original fight was supposed to happen, is that Mayweather is so good defensively that
he can end it at any time. Right?
He's hard to hit from guys who, are incredibly quick, like ridiculously quick hand speed, and he's been impossible to hit in the past. Tons of evidence of it. So many professional fights.
Yeah.
There's no way that Logan is going to be able to get up to that level in the amount of time he's been doing this. If you're Logan Paul, you come in there, you're going to have to be just throwing everything you got early.
Right at the get-go?
Yeah, I think I don't know, man. You got to just be.
That's what Connor did.
Yeah, and I mean, did Connor do whatever he could? Like, you know what I mean? Like what more could he have done, really?
Yeah.
Given the situation. So anyway, look, I don't know. My prediction is the same as yours. Has been that Mayweather gets it done, takes his time, but that's not really a fun bet. So maybe just for fun, I would take like a Logan Paul knockout or something, just because it would pay.
Sure,
right now, it would pay, and it would be fun to watch, and it would enhance the experience to think about. But yeah,
well, I guess everyone wins in this situation.
Money wise,
well, just we like to see it as an audience, and Logan Paul, Floyd Mayweather, they get money.
Oh yeah, they can. Yeah.
So
no one's feeling bad for no one needs. You don't need to feel bad. That's another thing. As I was sitting there saying, Mayweather has so much more to lose, which he does.
Sure, yeah.
Same time, it's a huge payday, and even as you saw Askren walking out with a smile on his face from the previous event, it was a bigger payday than he got in contests where he probably worked a lot harder. So, yeah, certainly if you put it in money figures, ain't nobody a loser there except for you who has to pay for it. You definitely, you definitely are going to lose $60 or whatever they're going to charge for it. You're the only guaranteed loser, Will. and myself, and whatever else.